Hey, what's going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Bliss. I'm a photographer, traveler, artist, YouTuber, whatever you want to call me, and I'm here on YouTube making videos about photography, the process of it, and my experience with it. Wow, it's been a while. It's 2025. I haven't dropped a video in a while. Life's been lifing, but I am so happy to be back. I am so glad to be doing this. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. It would greatly help. Still going at it, still going strong. So recently I pulled up to a rally or protest in Charlotte to document it. It was rather large. Thousands of people were out, all discussing the current climate of the situation here in the US with regards to deportations and immigration status. And so I just wanted to share some of that footage and the images that I captured there. I was shooting with my trusty Konica Hexar RF along with the Zeiss 45. I think it's a 1.7. And I think for the majority of it, I was shooting on Tri-X with the exception of one roll that I shot on HP5 towards the end of the event. And so I just want to share some of that footage and some of the images. Yeah, without further ado, I'm going to share some of the images in the video, and I hope you all enjoy. So for maybe the first 30 minutes or so, we were waiting for the crowd to gather, for the rest of the participants to show up at the location. And then once they did, and you started to hear the organizers speak, and you started to hear the crowd's response, you could feel the gravity of the movement and the gravity of the situation. And the longer I was there photographing it, the more I realized how important it was to document this movement. I feel like you could feel the gravity of the situation. once the organizers began speaking, and once you began to hear the crowds chanting, responding back and forth, and the energy that was there was just very, very, very strong. It was definitely a privilege to be there, a privilege to document it, and I think it kind of spoke to me about the necessity of being there to document these moments, right? These movements, because without it, I feel as though we don't fully get to understand everything that's happening. And so I tried to spend as much time as I could documenting the crowd and documenting the speakers and just getting a feel of the atmosphere. The event ended up lasting about 2 hours. We took from the park to the streets, and they marched through the downtown area of Charlotte, and it was very invigorating to see how many people would end up coming together for this cause, right? I think over 1,000 people showed up, and you could tell it was loud. It was very, very together, and it was a beautiful moment. And I was very honored to be there to document it and to participate as well. I think what's happening now is super important, and it's more important than ever that they know that they have our support, that there are others willing to be there, especially artists and documentarians, to make sure that these movements are captured and to make sure that we're able to share this later on of the people that were able to come together and make these movements happen. And so it was really an honor to be there. It was really, I feel like a necessity that I be there to document it, especially in my town, and so yeah, it was really, really moving, and I loved every bit of it. And I feel like the photographs kind of speak to that as well. I wanted to make sure that like I captured the moments well, and that I captured what was happening in a manner that allowed me not only to share my vision, but to make sure that the vision of the movement was shown as well. I think some of my favorite photographs were the ones I made mistakes on. There were instances where I had the shutter speed too slow, and I had that shutter drag. And those images, I feel like in combination with the ones that I did take more time to compose, really came out well and helped to, like, I guess, exacerbate the story in a way, because they're giving this motion and this life that I felt was very, very present during the rally. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.